Gen Xers, Millennials, multi-generation. These are just some of the terms that we are going to hear in our segment.
And welcome to the Leader's Edge, where we give actionable insights to help you thrive in a new normal.
A fantastic day to all of you. This is Sassy Casas, and I am happy to be back in this episode of The Leader's Edge.
We're here again to learn because that's what we're all about. You see, we're all about learning.
We are in for a wonderful episode tonight. Welcome to Season 5, Episode 4.
And welcome to Leader's Edge Season 4, Episode 10.
Welcome to the Leader's Edge. And today, it's Season 7, Episode 8.
It's called the Leader's Edge. We are here tonight with another amazing leader.
Good day, everyone across the world. Welcome to the Leader's Edge.
Welcome to the third episode, Season 5 of the Leader's Edge. Welcome to the Leader's Edge. Today, we have a really interesting guest. And you know what? He happens to be the IP2M president of Manra International. And of course, I will call on him quickly to join me in the virtual stage to give us all this good news. They have so much to share with all of us. And let me call on the one and only Josh Ramos.
Hi, everyone. Thank you so much, Miss Dina, for having me. It is indeed my great honor and privilege to be here in your Leader's Edge show. And I'm so excited to share about our company, Mandra International Corporation, and of course, the products and services that we are offering.
Yes, and I know that you are not an ordinary entrepreneur, Josh, because you are so active. Tell us about this. Imagine you have been re-elected for 8 years already at the Canadian Chamber of Commerce. Tell me, how did this happen as trustee 8 years in a row? How did that happen, Josh?
Yes, actually, yesterday, I was elected on my 8th term. Yes, on my 8th term as one of the board of trustee, and also became, the chairman for membership for a number of years already. So basically, we promote the business interest between the two countries, Canada and the Philippines. And, I have business interests in Canada. We have some products that we are actually exporting in Canada. That's the reason why I'm also part of this business organization. And also, maybe our audience and our viewers, they are wondering, what is an IP2M? IP2M is International Program and Project Management Practitioner. So I'm one of the first in the Philippines to be certified. I studied in Tokyo, Japan for that. So, yeah.
Oh, that is so fantastic. By the way, just I can't help but but notice I haven't seen you during the pandemic. You haven't aged a single day. I'm sure maybe you can tell some of our audience if you have a particular diet or whatever you do that keeps you always looking young. And for our audience, I got so excited earlier to see you after some years. I actually forgot to mention earlier that your episode is 9 and we are with season 8 already. So this is, sometimes that happens, even though I keep on hosting. I just got so excited to see you again after some time. And I know that you have really something unique and much needed by people all over the world. And I just feel like the Philippines is so fortunate to have it. And this is the first time I've heard of such a thing. The what we call fresh oxygen in a bottle. So please explain what does this mean? Because I know normally oxygen comes in tanks, but now it's in a bottle. Just what does it mean?
Yes, yes, yes. So I think, this product is actually the first in the world. This product is made in Japan. And before I proceed to discussing about that product, we actually prepared a short presentation about our company and the products that we are offering in Manra International Corporation. So, I think our audience can listen to our short presentation. So allow me to share what is Mandra International Corporation. So who we are, what we do. So Mandra is actually a sales and marketing company. We're founded in 2010. We're SEC registered, and maybe you're curious, what does Mandra stands for? So there's actually two meaning. The first one is that the word Mandra came from the Hebrew word that means gift from God. Yes, so that's the meaning of Mandra. And the second meaning of Mandra is that it was derived from the surnames of the founder, Reverend Pastor Elfie Ramos and Madam Lynn Meneses Ramos. So Mandra was, derived from Meneses Ramos, Menra. So that's the two meaning of Mandra. And you know what, Miss Dinah, I'm so happy to share with you that our company is very active with our corporate social responsibility. So for each of our brand and subsidiary, part of the proceeds goes to our foundation. So we have, adopted communities. We're supporting children with cancer. We have scholars, and even, we're supporting organizations like senior citizens. So we have a lot of charity works that we do in the company. So that's one of the trust, of our company. So now let me share with you the brands, the products, the subsidiaries under Mandra International Corporation. So first, we have Mandra Education. So Mandra Education is the premier provider of supplementary programs to schools all over the Philippines. So some of our notable programs are the anti-bullying. We have climate change program. And before the pandemic, we have the disaster preparedness program. We have partnered with more than 500 institutions and catered to more than 500,000 students across the Philippines. So from basic education to secondary up to college students. So that's Mandra Education. The next one is called Manra Foods. Yes, we're also engaged into food business. Our products here are we have the gourmet tuyo. All right, so it's very popular among the Filipino. We love this. By the way, these are ready to eat products, bottled products. We have our gourmet smoke flakes or tinapa. One of my personal favorite. I love this with steamed rice. Yes. So you just, put it on top of a steamed rice and guys, you have to try it. So delicious. And of course, one of our best seller, we have our sauteed shrimp paste, or in Tagalog, we call this bagoong alamang. What's good about this? We don't use MSG. There's no additives or, coloring. That's why it's very healthy and it tastes very authentic. And as our tagline says, it's taste the difference. So this product are being exported in the US, in Canada, and in the Middle East, and actually very soon will be in Amazon. So if you have some audience here who have relatives in the US, so very soon they'll be able to try our Manra Foods gourmet products. The next one is called Manra Care. So we have Manra Care products. So what are these? So these are FDA approved disinfectant solution products. So even before the pandemic, we are already supplying this to hospitals, to hotels, to food establishments. So what are the products under this subsidiary? So we have our hand and body sanitizer, we have our surface disinfectant, and also we have our sole disinfectant for our footwear. So, we are also distributing smart mats. So what is a smart mat? So we have a short video to share with our audience. So please watch this. Okay, so Smart Mat. Smart Mat is an automated footwear disinfection system. If we remember, during the peak of the pandemic, foot bath trays became very popular and in demand. So these are the trays that you have the mat, and then you put the solution, and then you need to have, an extra drying rug or mat, after using it. However, one of the common problem using the traditional foot bath trays is that, after a few days, it's so messy already, right? It's very difficult to maintain. So the solution is Smart Mat. It's now automated. So the good thing about this product is that, you just have to step onto it for 5 seconds and your footwear is already disinfected. So, another advantage of Smart Mat is that for a 500 ml solution, it can already disinfect 2,000 pairs of footwear. So yes, you heard it right. For a 500 ml solution, it can disinfect 2,000 pairs of footwear already. So this is best for, for offices, for food establishments, even for hospitals, and even at home. You know what? I have this in our residence, and every time I have a guest, they're always amazed with this product, because when you step onto it, there's an LED, and then of course you see the mist. So, my guests, they always enjoy using this smart mat. So they end up going home, buying for themselves. So that is smart mat. Another product that I'm so excited to share with you is called Lifestraw. Another amazing product that we distribute. So, we have a short introduction. So please watch this.
This is the award-winning Lifestraw personal water filter. It can go here, every day and on your favorite adventures. Really. Ultra lightweight and portable. You can drink water from here, practically anywhere. And it's been trusted by outdoor experts, survivalists, and emergency response workers since we started. Drinking water straight from these sources sound risky? It's not. With this technology, water passes through a membrane microfilter with microscopic pores that removes bacteria, parasites, microplastics, sand, silt, and sediment. The membrane microfilter lasts up to 1,000 gallons. Your purchase has impact. For every Lifestraw product purchased, a child in need receives safe water for an entire school year. Everyone needs safe water. Stay safe. Pack a Lifestraw.
Okay, so that is Lifestraw. So the one that you saw in the video, it's called Lifestraw Personal. And now we have the latest model called Lifestraw Family. So basically, this is the bigger version of the Lifestraw Personal. So, by the way, Lifestraw is a 3-star rated by the World Health Organization as the best portable water purifier in the world. Yes. So that's the highest rating that the World Health Organization can give. So Lifestraw is one of them. And So what are the advantages of Lifestraw family? So first is that it's portable. So, it's very easy to assemble. So you can bring it anywhere. And, there's no electricity required. So even it's brand out, you can still have access to clean water. Another advantage of this Lifestraw family is that there is no running water required. So meaning you don't need to attach it in your faucet, to use this product. And did you know that a unit of Lifestraw family can filter up to 30,000 liters of water? Yes, it's 30,000 liters of water. So, when you compute it, you actually save a lot of money in the long run. And a unit of this for a family of five can last you for more than 5 years already. So, it's a must-have for every household, for every offices, and even food establishments. And yeah, when you saw the video earlier, you cannot just get water from your faucet, but you can get from streams, from rivers, and guys, even rainwater. Yes, you heard it right. Even rainwater and even waters from ponds. So that's how amazing this Lifestraw family. So another product that we want to share with our audience is called, this is the highlight of this, presentation, which is our Asama portable oxygen generator, or we call this Asama oxygen in a bottle. So, before I continue, allow me to share some interesting facts about oxygen. So first, did you know that there's only 21% oxygen in the air? Yes. So there's only 21% oxygen in the ambient air, 78% nitrogen, and 1% other gases. Another interesting fact about oxygen is that nobody has an allergy to oxygen. And did you know that in our body, the part with the most oxygen is the brain and the liver? All right. So, those are interesting facts about oxygen. So now let's talk about the Asama oxygen. So, Mr. Josh, what is this product? So, Asama oxygen is the first portable oxygen generator bottle in the world. Yes, in the world. It has a worldwide patent. You're wondering, how does it work? You know, Basically, it produces 4 liters of fresh oxygen per 10 to 15 minutes by mixing Asama oxygen generating powder with water. Yeah, it's like you're making your own coffee. So later, I'll explain further about that. And this product is actually made in Japan. So we know when the product is made in Japan, it's always top notch, right? And we're very happy to share with you that Manra is the exclusive country distributor of this product in partnership with Felta Corporation. So what are the advantages of the Asama oxygen in a bottle? So maybe our audience, you're wondering, Mr. Josh, what's the difference between, medical oxygen and Asama oxygen, or we call it supplemental oxygen? So, let us learn something today. So first, let's talk about medical oxygen. So medical oxygen are those that we see in the hospital. So those are the ones that, in the tank, right? So medical oxygen, they are intended for medical treatment. All right. So they are used with a doctor's supervision. Okay. So that's medical oxygen. How about supplemental oxygen like Asama? So from the word supplements, today, food supplements are very popular, right? So it's because we cannot eat all the vegetables and fruits to get the nutrients that we need, right? That's why we take food supplements. So now, because of the pollution, all right, and the quality of air or oxygen is no longer pure. If you remember, guys, before the pandemic, our friends and family would normally invite us to go out, and then they would say, hey, let's go out so that we can breathe what? fresh oxygen, di ba? Nagyayaya sila na, punta tayo sa dagat para naman makalanghap ng sariwang hangin. Actually, it's not the air that we breathe in, but it's actually the oxygen. So now, with Asama oxygen in a bottle, you have an access to the same oxygen as if you're beside a mountain or beside the beach. So it's the same oxygen that Asama produces or generates. So what are the advantages of this supplemental oxygen or Asama oxygen? So first, it produces or generates wet oxygen. So, Mr. Josh, what's wet oxygen and dry oxygen? So dry oxygen are those that are commercially available, while Asama oxygen generates wet oxygen, which is more comfortable, okay, to the throat and lungs. So it does not irritate. So that's the difference. And another advantage is that it's eco-friendly. Why? Because the bottle of Asama is reusable for more than 5 years. So yes, you can use it for more than 5 years already. And earlier I mentioned that you use this, you mixed the oxygen powder and water. So there's a residue and it's also eco-friendly. Why? Because what's going to be left is just a salt water. And of course, it's economical. Why? Because if the bottle is reusable for more than 5 years, the oxygen powder has a shelf life of 3 years. So in the long run, of using this Asama oxygen in the bottle, you will definitely save a lot. So there you go. Next slide. All right. So how to use it? I know you're so excited already to know how to use it. So allow me to share with you, allow me to show to our audience how it looks like. So it's portable. Yes. So I have it here with me. So, there's only 3 steps, actually just 2. But, first, you actually put water, 240 ml of water. You can use any kind of water, mineral water, filtered water, and you can put, there's a water level indicator. So you put 240 ml water, and then you add 1 sachet of the oxygen powder inside. Yes, so water and the oxygen powder. So, and then it will automatically generate oxygen, and you breathe through the mask cup like this. Or, just like me, I actually remove the mask cup and use a nasal cannula. I do oxygen inhalation therapy normally on a Friday night after a long week of meetings. And then I sit on my massage chair for 15 minutes. And then, I do oxygen inhalation therapy. So that's how simple and easy to use the Asama oxygen in a bottle. So next. All right. So what are the activities? So earlier I mentioned about, we have hikers who's using this product. Why? When you go to a higher altitude, the oxygen level goes down. So if it's 21% here, when you go, let's say, on a higher altitude, it will be like 17. So we have hikers who's using our product. This is also best for after workout or after going to the gym or after sports activities. Those who are stressed at work. So I think we have a lot of audience who needs this, even after long drive. And for those who are experiencing hyperventilation, sometimes in the middle of the night, you're having difficulty in breathing. So this product can totally help you. And of course, just like what I shared earlier, in my case, my oxygen level is normal, but I use this for rejuvenation, right? So you get a lot of health benefits. Actually, for those, you get good skin as well, because oxygen is very important for our cells, right? So our body, is made up of cells. So if your cells is well oxygenated, so of course you'll get a better health. All right. So, when you avail Asama oxygen, you actually get a kit. Yes. So when you avail the Asama oxygen, you get a bottle of the Asama, you get 10 sachet of the oxygen powder, you get a filter, you also get a free pulse oximeter. So for those of you who are watching us right now, you can actually check our social media accounts or Facebook. You just have to type Asama Oxygen in a bottle. And, we have our staff who can assist you if you want to avail this amazing product. So there you go. At this point, I would like to invite our audience to actually like our page, which is Manra International Corporation. And I have a good news to all of you, because you stayed until the end of this interview, we will be giving you a special gift. Yes, we will be choosing 10 winners. So what you will do is first like Mandra International Corporation page, and then we actually uploaded, okay, the poster of the Leader's Edge, wherein Miss Dina and me, you can see our photo there. You only need to make a comment there, all right, what you have learned in this interview, okay, in this session. So you just, what, or comment, whatever you wanted to say, and we will choose 10 winners, all right? So our staff will get in touch with you, how you can, we will be posting the winners after, after choosing or selecting it. So, again, for those of you also who's maybe you're wondering, Mr. Josh, you have great products. Can we distribute or sell your products? The answer is yes. So we have a distributorship program, our Manra distributorship program, available all over the country. So we're looking for partners. So if you are interested, you can contact us in this number. It's 0910-035-3686. And also, you can email at us at mandrainternational@gmail.com, or you can also send us a private message in any of our social media account on Facebook. Just type Mandra International Corporation. So again, thank you so much, for having me here, Miss Dina, the Speakers Bureau Academy, for this invitation to share about our company, the products that we have, the services that we're offering, and we're looking forward to partnering with all of you guys. So thank you so much. Maraming salamat po.
Wow. And in such a short time, by the way, Josh, how many years has your company been operating, Menra?
All right. So we're founded in 2010, so we're turning 12 years this December.
Oh, okay. And I take it you're really running the show.
Yeah, I'm actually the president, but we have the entire management team, we have the board, and of course, our hardworking staff who's helping us out, especially during the time of the pandemic. They are working remotely during the time, and they have been an amazing partner. I just take the lead, but as I always say, no one is an island, and it takes a great team to operate a company such as Mandra International. So thank you to all our partners.
Oh, that's terrific. So I'm so happy to hear that. And it means that you have been successfully leading your company, and what's been happening is you are growing, and at the same time you're able to sustain it. So growth and sustainability, as I can see from what's happening with your company for the past several years. So that was 12 years again, right? 12 years.
Yes.
That is not something to sneeze at, and for such a young person as you are, and you don't grow old even a day older. Oh, just so, Josh, I know that especially during this crisis, these pandemic times, more and more people are thinking now of going to business for themselves, having a startup business. And you just mentioned some people can become your distributors and all that. So, what are the attributes or qualities that you believe leaders or entrepreneurs like you should have, so that your company will continuously succeed, grow, and be able to sustain the growth and whatever innovation that you have. So what is it? Just share with our viewers, please.
All right. So, the pandemic, nobody was prepared, especially the business owners, right? And, I think I have several tips to our audience, but number one, no, as one of my life verse, it can be found in Proverbs 3:5 to 6. So let me share it with you. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge him and he will make your path straight. I always believe that whatever we have today, whether the material things, the talents that the Lord has blessed us with, we have to recognize, number one, that the source is from the Lord, right? That we are just a steward, we're just managers, okay? And I think number two will be we have to be consistent. So first is to recognize that the source is everything that we have, the source from the Lord, from God. Second, we have to be consistent. There are times that you will feel down. There are days that, you wake up, as if you're very low. But I think you have to change your mindset. You have to change your feeling, and you have to be consistent every day. You cannot be, happy today and then tomorrow you feel down and you want it to be successful. You have to be consistent because in terms of managing a company, you cannot run a company and then, have this, changing feeling every now and then. You have to be consistent, right? And of course, number three would be you have to be persistent. It's rhyming, consistent and persistent. So I think that's number three. Never give up. I mean, challenges will always be there. This pandemic really reminded us that we are all vulnerable, right? That no matter how big or small your business is, everyone will be affected. And the best way for us is really to find ourselves in a position wherein, try to evaluate what can I do now and see opportunities. As I shared earlier, we thrived during the pandemic. We have you have seen the products that we have, we diversified, and I think that's one of the best attributes of a good business entrepreneur is that you really need to be a problem solver, right? You have to find opportunities in the needs of the problem. So those are the things that I think personally I can share to our audience.
Oh my goodness, that's terrific. That's so enriching because I know many persons right now are thinking of giving up their jobs, especially if they live far far from work, because the going to and from work alone takes so much time and effort. So I know that there are many people out there looking for opportunities to have their own business. So I'm glad you mentioned that you are actually accepting distributors, and that is so terrific. And you also were very generous in sharing how they can connect with you. And I'm glad with all the numbers there that we have provided them so they can connect with you easily. And this has been a wonderful journey with you, journey of learning. I learned so much. Oh my goodness. And I am full of wonder as to how you can just continuously glide from success to success. And I believe there was one thing that struck me is the first that you mentioned is trust in the Lord with all your might, not on your own understanding. And that is yes, because a lot of people get down, desperate, and depressed because they think they can do it all. Yeah. And we know even from your example that that is not true. I mean, it's because you have been guided properly by your parents, your father being a pastor and your mother as well. And that you have been nurtured properly. So this is something, and I really thank you for all your time and the the effort that you had to. I know that you are every day your plate is full. So I thank you for this opportunity, and for all the viewers out there, I want you to watch out for our next episode, which is number 10, and that's Carol Colburn, who will talk about retirement lifestyles. And remember, always remember, learning is a never ending journey with limitless vistas. Thank you again, Jazz. We'll continue to reach out to each other. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, and thank you everyone for for watching.
Good day.